Does.
What do you think of this? It isn't too drippy, is it?
Who's it for, your gran?
No, it's for Ruth. It isn't that bad. It's all they had in the shop. I'll give us a pen.
Why didn't you ask me about Mary?
There's no point.
You know, I think if you went over there, she'd probably be pleased to see you.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know what it's like to be stuck in bed for weeks on end, thinking the world's forgotten about you.
She's made it clear, Mum. She'd rather forget about me. Come on, what should I write?
Happy birthday, Ruth, from Hugh.
No, it's too impersonal. All my best, Hugh. Best wishes, Hugh. Hoping you have a really special day. Too naff.
Hey, look at you. Is it okay? It's my interview suit. It's perfect. What time are you due in court? 2 o'clock. I'm seeing my solicitor first.
Well, you look brilliant.
I don't feel it. I hardly slept a wink.
Oh, Terry's the one that should be worrying.
He'll find a way to wriggle out of it like he always does.
Look, come on, you get some breakfast inside you.
You didn't tell me it was your birthday.
I just wanted to ignore it.
You're not that old.
32.
What I wouldn't do to be 32 again.
Well, let's hope this year's better than the last one.
Look at all these cards, all the people who care about you.
Yeah. Nothing to mark, though. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Well, you just have to go out tonight, have a good time and show him.
Oh, I wasn't going to bother.
No sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself. Me and you are going out for a drink.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, you'll have something to celebrate as well.
It's probably the postman with some more birthday cards.
I put this on. I don't see why I should have to.
You've got to make a good impression.
I can't believe she's got me up in court again.
Just put this on.
Freezing my assets. Have you ever heard anything like it? I mean, what planet is she on?
Where's your comb?
What coat?
Oh, what am I going to do with your hair? What time are you meeting Ollie?
11. But I've got things to sort out at the shop first.
Oh, never mind the shop. Robbie can deal with that. I just don't want you to be late. I wish I was coming with you.
Well, Ollie says no one's allowed in. It's a closed hearing.
So I could wait outside.
Well,
I
it's
just want to
bad
be there.
enough me having to waste a day trailing down there, hanging around.
You didn't say that when I was at the bigamy hearing last week, did you?
Well, of course not. I was facing criminal charges. This is a poxy family hearing, a complete waste of everybody's time.
You've got to stay calm and you mustn't lose your temper.
I am not stupid, Irene.
Right. Just let Ollie do all the talking and you stay away from her.
This will be the end of it. She'll be laughed out of that court in 5 minutes.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, you've not had a shave.
So?
Oh, there.
What's this?
Make mine.
Come on. Oh.
Come on.
I haven't really got time. I'm going to court.
What's it about?
Trying to make Terry face up to his responsibilities.
Or is there anything I can do to help?
Not really.
What are you going with?
A solicitor.
Oh, you shouldn't have to face Terry on your own. Why didn't I come with you? I can give you a lift down there.
I'm sure you'd find it very amusing, but no thanks.
I saw what Terry did to you yesterday. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
I'm surprised you weren't cheering him on.
Oh, come on, Louise.
You're no better than him.
I'd never treat a woman like that.
What about a wife? That's different, is it?
I never hurt Tiffany.
That's not what I heard.
She felt I never hit her, whatever Bianca says. Look, me and Tiffany, we fight like cat and dog, but I've never hit her. And if you don't believe me, then ask her.
I would if she was here.
Look, I'm sorry you had to turn up now, you know, with things the way they are between me and Tiffany. It got us off on the wrong foot, and I never meant for it to be like that.
You could be the perfect son-in-law, but it's still not up to me to tell Tiffany to go back to you.
I know. No one tells her what to do. I just think under different circumstances we could have been friends.
What did you come over for?
I heard you were looking for somewhere to live.
How did you hear that?
Someone mentioned it in passing, and I think I might be able to help.
If you can offer me a room in the Vic.
No, Annie Palmer's moving out of a flat in Turpin Road. Now I can get the details for you if you're interested.
Could you? Be grateful.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and, good luck.
Thanks.
Right, I'm off. Is there anything you want?
Oh, yeah, will you get us a birthday card for Ruth?
When is it?
Today, I almost forgot. Get her a nice one, yeah?
What's the nice one?
Anything will do. Are you going to get her one yourself?
I don't think so. Things are a bit frosty there. What's this?
Oh, it's just a letter from school. It's about the library open day. You know, where they show you the facilities and the computers and stuff.
You can't miss that.
Well, how can I go like this?
I'll get you there somehow. I'll borrow Phil's car or something.
What, and push me around in a wheelchair? No thanks. I'm going to miss the start of term anyway. I don't know why I'm bothering.
They'll make allowances. You shouldn't be worrying about that.
And what am I going to do for money? They'll have got somebody else in the Vic by then.
I'll help you out.
Do you think Phil will let me stay on here?
I'm not sure. I'll ask him. Otherwise, we'll just have to think of something else.
You mean I'll have to think of something else?
Ruth! Ruth! Happy birthday.
Oh, Hugh, you didn't have to.
I wanted to. You're one of my favourite people.
Thanks.
So, what time's the party?
Oh, I wasn't thinking of meeting a fuss this year.
Oh, no. You're not getting away with that.
I'll see you later. Thanks
Yeah.
for the chocolates.
Okay, ta.
Is this really how you want it?
You were the one who told me to go to my solicitor.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think it was going to be like this.
He's had plenty of time to settle it.
This isn't about money, is it? It's about getting back in.
You know how much I need the money. You more than anyone.
Yeah, but at this rate, it's going to get swallowed up in solicitors' bills.
I wouldn't do it this way if there was any other alternative.
Yeah, right.
It would be nice if there was someone there with me.
Please, Mum, don't ask me to take sides any more than I already have.
Annie suggested moving back in with me.
George, that's a wonderful idea.
It's a bit of a surprise, they were asking. Last thing I expected.
But you agreed?
Well, of course. I don't mind. Help her sort herself out.
Oh, come off it. You'll love having her around.
All right, I'm over the moon. I wonder who put the idea into her head, though.
Don't know what you're talking about. Anyone could see she was unhappy living on her own. Look at that alarm system she installed in the flat.
You don't think that didn't worry me? I knew if I said anything, she'd bite my head off.
You're two alike, that's the trouble. Stubborn and proud.
Well, I'll take proper care of her now. And when am I going to take you out? Thank you for pointing that out to both of us.
Oh, there's no need for that.
Time you had a night out. Talking about working too hard.
I'm having one tonight, as it happens.
Just keep your bloody temper when you give your evidence, all right?
I didn't know I had to give evidence. I thought you'd do all the talking.
Just stick to the line we discussed and follow my lead.
Yeah, all right.
Terry, you can't smoke in here.
How long's all this going to take, anyway?
We bought the house for 40,000, but I did all the work on it. All the renovation and redecorating and everything.
So you must have increased the value of it considerably over the years.
I suppose so. But I don't know what it was worth in the end. He always handled that side of things.
That's exactly our point.
Look at him. He's not a bit worried.
You're going to be fine.
No, not in here.
Oh, thought I might catch me.
Hiya.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. Look, you shouldn't have...
Oh, well, it's not much, so you having a nice day?
Yeah, great. I mean, I've had lots of cards. I can't complain. This is my favourite. How did you know that?
Oh, well, Mark must have told me. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's from Mark. It came second post. I thought he'd forgotten.
He wouldn't forget.
Yeah, I should have known that.
Just feel guilty I'm going to miss your birthday drink.
Look, you go out and enjoy your meal with Jeff.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I wish it was all over.
Come on, you got to try and sound more enthusiastic.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I want another man in my life at the moment, even after all this time.
Well, aren't you jumping the gun a bit? I mean, it's only dinner.
I might be a bit rusty, but I can still read the signals.
You just tell him you just want to be friends then.
Well, that's how it's done, is it? It's been so long, I've forgotten what the rules are. I was depressed, full of guilt, and close to a nervous breakdown.
Why didn't you pursue the divorce at the time of the breakup?
Because my husband made it quite clear that he'd oppose me at every stage. I had enough to cope with, just trying to get myself back on my feet and make some kind of life for myself.
Which you did with no help from your husband.
None whatsoever. I left with nothing, and I've never asked for a penny from him.
What's been your husband's attitude since the start of divorce proceedings?
He's refused to discuss it. He said he'd rather give the money away than let me have a penny of it.
Hearsay, Your Honour.
I've nothing further.
Mrs. Raymond, who ended your marriage to Terry Raymond?
I left, but Terry...
You walked out. How old were your children at the time?
Simon was 14, and Tiffany was 12.
Who fed and clothed and cared for your children through their teenage years?
My husband. But I did what
Exactly. Your husband. While you were out living the carefree life of a single woman.
Your Honour.
Was that a question, Mr. Kingston?
Your Honour, the point I'm making is Mrs. Raymond has indeed made a life for herself. She's hardly a destitute woman in need of her husband's support after all this time.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. That's it then.
Do you want to do the test drive?
Let's pop over and see how Mary is first.
How was she this morning?
Pretty fed up.
I didn't realise she was going to be this like that. She'll be up and about soon now, won't she?
Well, the doctor said anything up to 6 weeks. She's worried about sixth form, how she's going to cope. She was wondering about staying on at the house when she's better.
Oh, I don't know, Con. I mean, well, I'm glad to help out, but I feel like I've got to be on my best behaviour all the time.
Yeah, right.
It's cramping my style, if you know what I mean. Sorry, mate.
No, don't worry about it.
It was hard, Your Honour, raising 2 kids on my own and trying to run a business at the same time. I had to make a lot of sacrifices. She couldn't have walked out at her worst time, in the middle of a recession.
That's rubbish. He started drinking long before the business went under.
So, you've had some hard times.
I lost the business, I lost the house, been to the bottom and back.
And now?
Now, I've found a good woman and I've turned my life around. All I want is to be able to get on with it.
Thank you, Mr. Raymond. Nothing further.
Bit of a gambler, are you, Mr. Raymond?
I've been known to have a flutter.
Have you had any luck recently?
That's why we're all here, isn't it? Because she wants a slice of my action.
£30,000, I believe you won.
Yes.
With which you've staged a lavish charade of a wedding, gone on a cruise and bought a shop.
It's my money. I can do what I like with it.
I believe you were up in court on a criminal charge quite recently, Mr. Raymond.
Yes.
Could you tell us what the charge was?
Bigamy.
Can you speak up?
Bigamy.
And what was the verdict?
I pleaded guilty, Your Honour. It was an oversight. I really thought
You thought you were above the law, didn't you? Would you say you had a temper, Mr. Raymond?
I wouldn't say any more than anyone.
Are you given to violent outbursts?
I don't think so.
So your behaviour on the evening when you were served this ex parte order wasn't typical?
I don't know what you mean.
Did you not lunge at the officer of the court who served the order?
Well, he grabbed me. I was trying to defend myself.
Against an officer of this court who was just doing his job. Did you not threaten to stop your wife making a claim?
I don't recall.
I'd be happy to call a witness.
I think we've got your point, Miss Chowdhury. You're saying that Mr. Raymond is an unstable, high-living gambler and bigamist, yes? Can we get on, please?
What can I do for her?
Well, lots of things you could help with her exercises.
What exercises?
Well, she's bound to have exercises of injuries like that.
What do you know about her injuries? How come you know so much about this?
All right, I went round.
Oh, what did you have?
Well, I thought somebody should. I know what it's like to be laid up.
How is she?
She's terribly fed up. She's sitting there on her own most of the time. She told me what happened.
What did she say?
Well, she doesn't blame you. It was just a shock of it all. I don't think she's really talked to anybody about it.
I went looking for her as soon as I realised she was missing.
We're closed.
Ta-da! That's all this. I got the order against Terry. He's going to have to live on an allowance till the divorce is settled.
That is brilliant, Louise.
Why do you open these damn things?
I'll get the glasses.
Oh, quick! Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, it's only sparkling wine, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's fine.
Here's to you. Happy birthday. And to Justice.
I'll drink to that. So, tell me what happened.
Oh, he sat there like butter wouldn't melt, with his solicitor saying what a fine, upstanding man he was. How he raised my kids after I abandoned them.
No.
But my solicitor was great. She pulled him up on everything.
That is brilliant, Louise.
They've set a timetable for the settlement. You'll have to get on with it now. Here.
No, for me. Look, I'll let you run. I'm meeting Hugh over in the Vic. You're coming, aren't you?
Oh, I'll be over in a bit. I want to phone my Tiff, tell her the news.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya.
Polly.
Hello, Jay.
Evening.
Oh, I didn't realise we were going.
Oh, don't mind me. I just thought I'd give it an airing, that's all, seeing as I don't get a chance to wear it.
You look very nice.
Thank you. Oh, I took the liberty of,
Thank you.
to campaign Woeful.
Well, thanks for all your help.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it. Actually, it made me realise how much I miss being in the thick of it. It's not often you beat the system these days.
Well, we did have right on our side.
More importantly, we had you on our side.
I did it for Arthur. Those allotments meant a lot to him.
He'd have been proud of you.
Yeah, well, just wish he was here to celebrate with us.
Well, you just have to make do with me, I'm afraid. Not quite the same, no.
Hey, what's all this?
Hey, here she is.
What are you doing here?
He said beer or else.
Well, you don't think I was going to let you get away with a quiet drink, do you? What are you having?
I'll have a pint of lager.
Fine.
31 years we were married for. I think about him every day.
Must miss him very much.
Yeah, well, when you've been together for a long time, you sort of get set in your ways.
Isn't that just part of getting older?
Well, no. What I mean to say is...
Sorry, I'm late.
Must be beginning to get worried.
Last-minute panic at the restaurant.
Yeah, Pauline? Rosa?
If there's a party for Ruth, I think you should go.
She won't want to see me.
You don't know that. At least go over and give her the card. And tell her I'm sorry I can't be there.
All right.
Hey. Oh, Connor, I meant to say, I'm looking for someone to work full-time at the Archers if you're interested.
Yeah, of course I am.
Only Ricky's hand is noticing, so the job's going.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Phil.
All right.
Won't regret it. I'll get over to the Vic.
Where you off at?
I have my orders. Thanks.
I'll be fine here with Phil. Thanks a million for that.
Oh, I needed help, that's all.
No, you've been really good to both of us. The way you put up with me.
Well, there's nothing to thank me for.
Oh, sorry, your dad let me in.
No, it's you.
I'll get out of your way then, shall I?
I just thought I'd come round and apologise for Mum. She's really impossible.
I thought she was very nice.
How are you?
Well, I wish I could say great, but I can't.
I'm so sorry, Mary. I should never upset you like that, and I should never have let you go off.
It would have taken 20 of you to stop me.
I crashed out, you see. I didn't know you hadn't come back.
I suppose it's as much my fault as yours.
So how are you really? Has it been awful?
Agony. There's no pill for boredom.
I've been really worried about you.
Have you got something nice for me there?
Oh, fish and chips.
Trust you to be different.
Where have you been? I've been out of my mind. Why didn't you call?
I had to talk to Ollie afterwards.
Have you been drinking?
They believed all her lies, Irene. They've frozen my assets. The shop, my bank account. I've got to go cap in hand for anything that I want.
You have to close the shop.
Well, they'll give me what I need to run it. How am I supposed to live like that?
Terry, you don't need any more.
Don't tell me what to do. I have had it up to here with people telling me what to do today.
Terry, you promised me.
Don't blame her. Blame that devious, scheming cow. This is what she does to me.
You promised me I'd never see you like this again.
If you hadn't told her about the shop, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh, stop it. This isn't going to help anything.
I'll give her a settlement. If that's what she wants, she can have a settlement.
Terry, where are you going?
To make her see sense.
Oh, Terry, don't do anything stupid! Oh.
Hey, that's Ruth.
Aye, Connor.
I heard it was your birthday. I wasn't sure if I'd be welcome. Look, I'd really like to patch things up. Sorry about moving out like that, leaving you in the lurch.
It's water under the bridge.
Well, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Connor.
I meant to talk to you earlier, but with Mary and all,
How is she? I've been meaning to go over there.
She's on the mend. Now, what can I get you?
Oh, no, I've just got one, thanks.
Come on, it's your birthday.
All right, I'll paint a wagon.
Happy birthday to you.
Hiya. No, you can't come in here.
I think we need a talk, don't you?
Talk to my solicitor.
You been celebrating, eh?
What if I have?
Can't imagine that little charade's going to get you anywhere.
I only want what you owe me.
You can have what's left from our marriage, nothing, because you destroyed it all.
You destroyed it with your drinking and your gambling.
I want to fight you to the grave and the lawyers will get everything. Is that what you want?
Yeah, you'd do that, wouldn't you? You'd see Tiffany and Corny out on the street just to spite me.
Oh, stop hiding behind them. I brought that girl up. Where were you? You mucked up my life, you screwed up your kids, because it was always you, wasn't it? You.
You know why I had to leave.
You left because you couldn't hack it as a mother.
I left because you were destroying me.
You left because you couldn't stand not being the centre of attention.
You had me believing it was all my fault. That I deserved to be hit. That's how little I thought of myself.
You drove me to drink with your whinging and your nagging.
Yeah, you had me believing that too. It was a long time before I stopped blaming myself.
Why couldn't you just stay away?
I've got a right to make it up to my kids before it's too late.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Look at you. You've got a grandchild, you're dressed like a tart, you're chasing men half your age.
You've got no right to judge
You
me.
look after Tiffany, she'll be looking after you when the next man dumps you. She doesn't need you. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you.
She's in a bad way, thanks, but she's on the mend. She's got a lot of guts.
Well, you tell her I'll come over to see her as soon as I can.
I'm sure she'll be pleased to see you. I should be getting back.
Listen, then, thanks for coming.
I thought they fell out when he moved out of that house.
Looks like they made it up.
Yeah, well, I heard a rumour that he was the reason Mark and we split up.
You're joking.
Yeah, must be all that Celtic charm.
Yeah, well, it never worked for me.
Well, you're doing all right tonight.
What?
Talk about flies around a honey pot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Mark's sending you presents, Connor whispering sweet nothings in your ear, and Hugh over there getting jealous.
Oh, come on, they're all just pals.
Well, don't go moaning to me that nothing ever happens in your life.
Grant, have you seen Tony?
No, why?
Oh, it's Terry.
What's wrong?
He's been drinking again. It all went wrong for him in court. I don't know what he's going to do.
What do you mean?
He's gone round to Louise's. I couldn't stop him.
Excuse me.
Rob, what's going on?
I want you to go. Now. Ruth will be down in a minute.
I'm not going anywhere until you agree to back off.
You're not going to bully me this time.
I'm going to let you ruin what I've made for myself here.
I only want what's due to me.
You are going to phone your solicitor right now and call this whole thing off. I won't. Oh, no, you don't. Do as I say!
Help me!
I am going to put a stop to all this right now. Come on.
No, you're angry!
Get off her!
What's it got to do with you?
Terry!
She wants you to leave.
I haven't finished talking to her
She
yet.
wants you to leave.
Are you going to make me, eh?
Don't make a complete prat of yourself. Get him out of here,
I'll
will
take
you?
him home. Come on.
I didn't do anything.
Well done. That was lovely. Thanks ever so much, Jim.
My pleasure.
All the better for my not having to prepare it.
Yeah, well, thanks very much.
Now, how about a drink?
No, I'd better not. I want to get back, make sure Martin hasn't slipped out to the night cafe again.
It's so early.
I'm tired.
Well, we must all do this again.
My treat next time.
Yes, well, thanks again and good night. Hey, Pauline, how'd you get on with Jeff? Come on, spill the beans. Oh, it was a very nice evening. Did you have plenty to talk about? Oh, couldn't get a word in edgeways. And did you talk about just being friends? Well, I think we know where we stand now. Bye. See you later. Right, whose round is it?
You're going to leave me, are you, Irene? I couldn't bear that.
I meant what I said. I will not stand by and watch you self-destruct.
But I will without you.
I only ever asked you to promise me one thing.
I'm a weak man. You know that. That's why I need you.
Then why didn't you come home to me instead of running to the bottle?
I felt so ashamed. One minute I had a business, and next they put me on pocket money.
Do you think that matters to me? How much money you have?
I want you to be proud of me.
I was proud of you.
Give me one more chance, Irene. Don't let her ruin what we've got like she's ruined everything else in my life.
I don't want to leave you, but I will not live with a drunk.
I'll never touch another drop.
Oh,
I won't, as long as I live.
one more chance. Just one.
I won't let you down.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
He's not going to come back, not now.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't have come.
I'll stay as long as you want me to.
I thought I'd moved on from this. That was stronger. That I'd found a way to fight him.
Well, you have.
He can still make me feel like nothing. After all these years.
Well, then don't let him.
And he's right. I've messed up everything I've ever done. I've failed as a mother. I've failed as a wife.
Yeah, well, you're not the first person to mess up a marriage.
I ran away.
Oh, it doesn't seem to me like you had much choice. You had to take care of yourself.
It's true. Nobody else was going to. I couldn't even manage that. Look at me. Still going from job to job. No one in my life. Trying to convince myself my children still need me.
Oh, come on. You've got a lot of things going for you.
Yeah? What?
Well, you're a good-looking woman. You're strong. You got guts standing up to Terry.
Guts. Or stupidity.
I can see how difficult it's been for you.
Can you? What are we doing?
I think I should go.
Yeah.
The Battle of the Paintbrush is about to begin. Changing Rooms is in a moment on BBC One.